it was an incredible victory for our team and get a chance on the field to go over and see Patrick. And I was like, you know what? I'd love to go over there and just tell him congratulations, tell him what I thought of him. I never had a chance to do that. This is my credential.
Tom, it is championship weekend in the NFL. You're headed to Seattle. There's another big game in Denver. Once you were in a bunch of Super Bowls, obviously, it's kind of the game before that. But does it still have a championship feel?
It's 100% a championship game because you're trying to win your conference. And I think the great part about this game, it's really the culmination of a year-long journey to try to have the opportunity to win a championship. And I was fortunate to play in quite a few of them. And they all took on a little different feel and flavor. This game is a struggle. It is a challenging game to win. 2020, when I was at Tampa, we ended up beating Green Bay. 2018, we were in the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs. They had an incredible year, and we went in there and upset them. It was one of the greatest championship games I'd ever been a part of, and one of the greatest memories I ever remember having leaving a football field.
That specific game, Tom, 2018, like you said, all-time comeback. You went, as the story goes, into the Chiefs locker room after the game and talked to Pat.
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
I remember that pretty vividly as well. They had a great season, the Chiefs. I think they were the number one seed. Patrick was phenomenal that entire season. And I just got to watch him from afar. It wasn't just his play style that I really admired about Patrick at a young age. It was every time he would answer questions after a tough loss, he answered them the right way. Every time there was an incredible win that he had, I thought that he always gave the credit to his teammates and his coaches. And I really value that, certainly as a quarterback and as a leader. And I recognize that as I begin to really follow Patrick. And that game ended, and it was a crazy walk-off win. Handed the ball to Rex, and Rex ended up scoring the touchdown. It was an incredible victory for our team. I lost my helmet. We were jumping around the field, and I didn't get a chance on the field to go over and see Patrick. So, we got done with the celebration with the trophy, and I was like, you know what? I'd love to go over there and just wish Pat, just tell him congratulations, tell him what I thought of him. I never had a chance to do that. And so I walked over. It was near the media area, but that's where the Chiefs locker room was. And I kind of asked one of the guys, hey, is Pat in there? I'd love to say hi. So got to walk into the locker room and just to convey the messages that I really wanted to get across to him, which was, you're a great young player. You're doing everything the right way. And it's been fun watching you this year, and you got a bright future. And I know you're going to win a lot of Super Bowls, and he is not disappointed. He has won a lot of Super Bowls, and he's a tremendous leader for that organization. And I love watching him play.
How many guys on the planet you think, no credential, are able to get into that locker room post-game? You're in rare air right there.
This is my credential. I usually just show this, and they go, okay, you're good. You can walk through. It doesn't always work, but usually in football environments, it does work.